Hello, Capricorn. I just pulled cards for you. What came through is exactly what you need to hear right now. I can feel this exhaustion you've been carrying. Like you've been climbing this mountain for so long and you're wondering when you're finally going to reach the top. But I'm here to tell you, your breakthrough is so close. The universe has been preparing something really significant for you, especially around your finances and career. So grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let me walk you through what the cards are showing me. Before we dive in, I just want to say that if this resonates with you, drop a comment below and let me know. I love hearing from you all, and it helps me understand what kind of energy is moving through the collective right now. Okay, let's get into these cards, because what came through is genuinely exciting. So the first card I pulled for you is the Emperor, and Capricorn, this is your card. This isn't a coincidence. The Emperor is all about structure, authority, discipline, and building something that lasts. And I feel like the universe is confirming to you that all of that hard work you've been putting in, all of those late nights, all of those moments where you had to be disciplined when everyone else was out having fun, it's all been worth it. The Emperor doesn't show up to tell you to keep grinding mindlessly. He shows up to tell you that you are the authority in your life right now. You have built something solid, even if you can't fully see it yet. What I'm picking up with the Emperor energy is that you're stepping into a position of real power and stability. For some of you, this could be a promotion or a leadership role that's coming your way. For others, this might be about finally feeling like you have control over your financial situation after a period of uncertainty. The Emperor is that energy of mastery. You've learned the lessons, you've put in the time, and now you're being asked to step up and own your authority. Don't shrink back from this. I know as a Capricorn, you can sometimes doubt yourself, even though you're incredibly capable. The Emperor is here to remind you that you've earned this position. You've earned the right to be respected, to be heard, to be compensated fairly for what you bring to the table. I also want to talk about what the Emperor means for your mindset right now. This card is asking you to embody that CEO energy. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for someone else to validate your worth. You are the one in charge of your destiny. I feel like some of you have been in situations where you felt powerless. Maybe dealing with authority figures who didn't appreciate you or systems that felt stacked against you. The Emperor is saying that chapter is closing. You're moving into a phase where you set the rules. You decide what you will and won't accept. You establish the boundaries. And when you step into this energy fully, that's when everything starts to shift. Money follows people who know their worth. Opportunities follow people who carry themselves with confidence and authority. The Emperor is giving you permission to be that person now. The second card that came through is Seven of Pentacles. And, oh my goodness, Capricorn, this card is speaking to your journey. The Seven of Pentacles is the card of patience, investment, and waiting for your harvest. This is the farmer who planted seeds months ago and is now standing in the field, looking at the growing crops, wondering when it'll be time to harvest. And I feel like this is exactly where you are right now. You've invested so much time, energy, money, effort into something. Maybe it's your education, your business, your career path, your skills. You've been watering these seeds consistently, even when you couldn't see any growth happening, even when it felt like nothing was changing, even when you were exhausted and wanted to give up. But here's what Seven of Pentacles is telling you, and this is so important. Your harvest is coming. What you've been building is growing. It's just been happening beneath the surface where you couldn't see it. Think about how plants grow. Most of the growth happens in the root system underground, before you ever see anything above the surface. That's what's been happening for you. Your roots have been growing deeper, stronger, more stable. And now, you're entering the phase where you're going to start seeing the visible results of all that hidden growth. I'm getting specifically that for many of you, this is about a financial return on investment. Maybe you invested in yourself through education or training. Maybe you started a business or a side project that hasn't been profitable yet. Maybe you've been working in a role where you felt undercompensated, but you stayed because you knew it was building toward something bigger. The Seven of Pentacles is saying your patience is about to pay off. The investment you made in yourself is about to yield returns. And I don't just mean small returns. I mean significant returns that make you look back and go, okay, it was all worth it. But Seven of Pentacles also comes with a message about assessment. This is a card that asks you to look at what you've been investing in and make sure it's still aligned with where you want to go. Not everything you planted is going to bear fruit, and that's okay. Some things need to be pruned away so that the strongest plants can thrive. So as you're waiting for your breakthrough, take some time to evaluate. Are there projects or commitments that are draining your energy without giving you a return? Are there relationships or situations that are taking more than they're giving? The Seven of Pentacles gives you permission to redirect your energy toward what's actually working. You don't have to keep watering dead plants just because you've already invested time in them. Be strategic. Focus on what's showing the most promise, and let the rest go. Now, the third card is the Sun in Capricorn. When I pulled this card, I actually felt emotional for you. The Sun is one of the most positive cards in the entire deck. It represents success, joy, vitality, clarity, achievement, and that feeling of finally stepping into the light after a long period of darkness. And I feel like that's exactly what's coming for you. After this long season of grinding, of uncertainty, of feeling tired and wondering if you're on the right path, the Sun is breaking through. You're about to experience a period of genuine happiness and success. Things are about to get so much lighter for you. The Sun is telling me that clarity is coming. If you've been confused about your direction, if you've been second-guessing your decisions, if you've been feeling lost in the fog, that's all clearing up. You're going to have these moments of sudden understanding where everything just clicks into place and you're like, oh, that's why I had to go through all of that. That's what I've been building toward. The Sun brings illumination. It shows you the truth of your situation in the brightest, clearest light possible. And what you're going to see is that you're so much closer to your goals than you realized. You're so much more capable than you've been giving yourself credit for. You're so much more supported by the universe than it has felt like lately. The Sun also speaks to recognition and public success. This isn't about secret wins that only you know about. This is about achievements that others can see and celebrate with you. For some of you, this could be a public acknowledgement of your work, an award, a promotion that comes with a new title, a business milestone that you get to announce, increased visibility in your field. The Sun wants you to shine. It wants you to be seen for the incredible person you are and the amazing work you do. And I know Capricorn energy can be humble and sometimes uncomfortable with attention, but the Sun is asking you to let yourself be celebrated. You deserve it. You've worked for it. Let yourself enjoy the spotlight when it comes. Financially, the Sun is incredibly positive. This is abundance, prosperity, success that feels easy and natural. After the struggle energy of the Seven of Pentacles, the Sun says the struggle phase is ending. You're moving into a phase where things flow more easily, where money comes to you more naturally, where opportunities present themselves without you having to fight for them. It's like you've been pushing a boulder uphill and you finally reach the top. And now gravity is working with you instead of against you. The Sun is that shift from resistance to flow, from struggle to ease, from darkness to light. The fourth card I pulled is Page of Swords, and this one is really interesting in this spread. The Page of Swords is about new ideas, communication, mental clarity, and being strategic with your approach. This is the energy of the student, the researcher, the person who asks questions and gathers information before making a move. And I feel like this card is giving you very practical guidance about how to navigate this breakthrough period that's coming. Page of Swords is telling you to stay curious and stay sharp. As opportunities start opening up for you, don't just jump at the first thing that looks good. Be discerning. Ask questions. Gather information. Do your research. The Page of Swords wants you to be smart about how you move forward. Just because something looks shiny doesn't mean it's the right fit for you. Just because someone offers you something doesn't mean you have to say yes. You have the right to be selective. You have the right to investigate before you commit. The Page of Swords is giving you permission to be strategic and thoughtful as you step into this new chapter. I'm also getting that Page of Swords is about communication and using your voice. Part of your breakthrough is going to come through expressing yourself clearly and confidently. Maybe you need to negotiate for better compensation. Maybe you need to pitch an idea. Maybe you need to have a conversation that you've been putting off. Maybe you need to put your thoughts and ideas out into the world through writing, speaking, teaching, or content creation. The Page of Swords says your voice matters. Your ideas have value. Your perspective is needed. Don't hold back because you're worried about what people will think. Speak your truth. Share your knowledge. Communicate your worth. There's also something here about learning and skill development. The Page of Swords suggests that part of your path forward involves continuing to educate yourself and sharpen your skills. You might be taking a course, learning a new technology, developing a new area of expertise. And this isn't just for fun, this is strategic. This is about positioning yourself for the opportunities that are coming. The more you know, the more valuable you become. The more skills you have, the more options you have. The Page of Swords is encouraging you to be a lifelong learner, to stay current in your field, to always be growing and evolving. That's how you stay ahead. That's how you maintain your competitive edge. One more thing about Page of Swords. This card can indicate news or information coming your way. It might be an email, a phone call, a message, a contract, some kind of communication that moves things forward for you. So pay attention to your inbox, your messages, your voicemail. The breakthrough you've been waiting for might come in the form of information or an invitation. Be ready to respond quickly and clearly when it does. The fifth card is Six of Wands and Capricorn. This is your victory card. The Six of Wands is public recognition, achievement, success that others can see, winning, coming out on top. This is the card of the champion, the person who competed and won. The person who worked hard and is now being celebrated for their accomplishments. And after everything you've been through, after all the exhaustion and doubt and grinding, Six of Wands is saying you're about to have your moment. You're about to experience that sweet taste of victory. Six of Wands tells me that your hard work is not going unnoticed. People see what you've been doing. They recognize your dedication, your skill, your persistence. And you're about to be rewarded for it in a very tangible way. This could be a promotion, a raise, a bonus, winning a contract, landing a client, a business success, an award, recognition from your peers, positive feedback that validates everything you've been working toward. The Six of Wands is that moment where you can finally exhale and say, I did it. I actually did it. What I love about Six of Wands in your reading is that it's confirming this isn't just an internal shift. This is visible success. Other people are going to see you winning. And for Capricorn, who often works so hard behind the scenes without seeking attention, this public recognition is going to feel really good. It's going to feel like validation that yes, your approach was right. Yes, your discipline paid off. Yes, you are as capable as you believed you were. Let yourself feel proud. Let yourself celebrate. You've earned this victory. Six of Wands also speaks to confidence and self-belief. When you achieve something significant and receive recognition for it, it changes how you see yourself. You step into a new level of confidence. You carry yourself differently. You believe in yourself more deeply. And that shift in your self-perception is going to open up even more opportunities. Because when you believe you're a winner, You start acting like a winner, and life responds to that energy. The Six of Wands is kickstarting a positive cycle for you, where success breeds more success, confidence attracts more opportunities, and recognition leads to even greater achievements. Financially, Six of Wands is really promising. This often indicates a financial win, an increase in income, a profitable venture, getting paid what you're worth. If you've been underpaid or struggling financially, Six of Wands says that's about to change. You're moving into a phase of greater financial success and security. And it's not just about the money itself, it's about what the money represents. It represents your value being recognized. It represents your work being compensated fairly. It represents the universe saying, yes, you deserve this abundance. The final card in your reading is Eight of Wands, and this is the perfect card to end on because it's all about speed, momentum, and things happening fast. Eight of Wands is the card of swift action, rapid developments, things finally moving forward after a period of stagnation. And after the patience energy of Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Wands is saying, okay, the waiting period is over. Things are about to accelerate. Get ready because life is about to get very interesting. Eight of Wands tells me that once this breakthrough starts happening, it's going to happen quickly. You might be surprised by how fast things move. Opportunities are going to come in rapidly. Doors are going to open in quick succession. Things that have been stuck are suddenly going to unstuck all at once. It's going to feel like you went from 0 to 60 overnight. One day you're tired and wondering when things will change, and the next day you have 3 opportunities in front of you, and you're trying to figure out which one to choose. That's Eight of Wands energy. It's the floodgates opening. It's the dam breaking. It's everything you've been waiting for arriving all at once. I'm specifically getting that Eight of Wands is about communication and travel of information. Emails, phone calls, messages, contracts, offers, invitations. Things are going to be coming at you fast through communication channels. You might have multiple conversations happening simultaneously. You might be fielding multiple offers. You might be in negotiations with several parties. It's going to require you to be quick on your feet, to think fast, to make decisions efficiently. But the Page of Swords already prepared you for this. You've done your research. You know what you want. You know your worth. So when these opportunities come flying at you, you'll be ready to assess them quickly and make smart choices. Eight of Wands can also indicate literal travel or movement. For some of you, this breakthrough might involve physically going somewhere, a job in a new city, a business trip that leads to a major opportunity, relocating for a better position, traveling for a speaking engagement or conference. Or it could be metaphorical movement, like moving up in your career, moving into a new tax bracket, moving into a new phase of life. Either way, Eight of Wands says you're not staying where you are. You're moving forward, and you're moving fast. The energy of Eight of Wands is also about alignment and things flowing naturally. When Eight of Wands shows up, it means the universe is supporting your forward movement. Obstacles are being removed. Delays are ending. Things that were complicated are suddenly becoming simple. It's like the universe is saying, okay, you've learned what you needed to learn, you've grown into who you needed to become, now let's fast track you to where you're meant to be. And that's such a beautiful energy after the tiredness you've been feeling. One thing I want to mention about Eight of Wands is that with this much momentum and speed, it's important to stay grounded. Don't let the excitement make you sloppy. Don't let the speed make you skip important details. Stay organized. Keep track of what's happening. Make sure you're reading contracts carefully, understanding agreements fully, considering the long-term implications of your decisions. The Emperor energy from the beginning of your reading is still relevant here. Be the authority. Be strategic. Be disciplined. Let the Eight of Wands carry you forward quickly. But let the Emperor keep you grounded and smart about how you move. So let me bring this all together for you. Capricorn, because the story these cards are telling is really powerful. You've been in a long season of hard work, investment, and patience. You've been tired. You've been wondering when things will finally shift. But what these cards are showing me is that you're right at the edge of a major breakthrough, particularly in your finances and career. The Emperor says you're stepping into your power and authority. The Seven of Pentacles says your investment is about to pay off. The Sun says you're moving from struggle into joy and success. The Page of Swords says stay sharp and communicate clearly as opportunities open up. The Six of Wands says you're going to experience visible victory and recognition. And the Eight of Wands says all of this is going to happen fast once it starts. This is your time, Capricorn. Everything you've been working for is coming together. The universe has been watching your dedication, your discipline, your persistence, and it's about to reward you for all of it. Your financial situation is about to improve significantly. Your career is about to level up. Your confidence is about to soar. And you're going to look back on this season of tiredness and struggle and realize it was all preparing you for what's coming next. Stay ready. Stay focused. Keep believing in yourself. Your breakthrough is not just coming. It's already in motion. Things are lining up behind the scenes right now. And very soon you're going to start seeing the evidence of that in your physical reality. Trust the timing. Trust yourself. Trust that the universe has been orchestrating something beautiful for you this whole time. Thank you so much for being here.